Qatar World Cup, immigrants treated horribly. While it's clear that workers in Qatar are being treated horribly to prepare for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, it may not be as obvious why Qatar has been so popular as a place to host the games, especially given its small size. That's where we come in. Here are 10 reasons why Qatar was such an attractive location to host the World Cup, and why they still are. Migrant workers treated like slaves. In Qatar, migrant workers are treated like slaves. They have to work in terrible conditions for long hours and with little pay. The working conditions are so bad that some of these workers have resorted to suicide. Qatar's government knows about these abuses and does nothing to stop them. Migrant workers are not allowed to leave the country without permission from their employer, so they cannot speak out about their treatment until it is too late. No days off. Most companies in Qatar provide their employees with at least one day off per week. Not so for the workers constructing the infrastructure for 2022 FIFA World Cup, who are required to work 7 days a week or risk being fired. Workers get 12 hours of sleep, if they're lucky, and work 9 to 10-hour shifts without breaks. Poor working and living conditions. The Qatar government has been accused of allowing employers to withhold paychecks from migrant workers, confiscate their passports, force them to work in unsafe conditions, and live in squalid camps. These abuses have created a human rights disaster on the doorstep of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Qatar is home to 1.6 million foreign migrants, who constitute 88% of its workforce. Migrant workers are excluded from labor law protections or collective bargaining rights and are often abused by their employers. Little to no pay. Qatar is a country rich in oil and gas. This has led to an economic boom that has made it one of the richest countries in the world. The government of Qatar, however, has done little to create opportunities for its own citizens. Instead, they have created a system where the vast majority of workers are imported from third-world countries like India, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. These immigrants came to Qatar to find work in hopes of sending their earnings back home to their families. If they complain, they're deported. "We are working up to 12 hours a day, with just 1 day off per month," said Mohammed, an Egyptian man who asked to be identified only by his first name. "I am not happy at all." Mohammed's situation is not unique. Reports from the Associated Press and other media show that Qatar's ongoing construction boom has been accompanied by widespread exploitation of migrant laborers.